Welcome students, I am Muhammad Naveed and you are watching my YouTube channel. In this video lecture we are going to learn how to sketch the graph of function f of x equal to 5 into 3x plus 7 mod minus 2. This is an absolute value function. We try to sketch the graph of this function. Before starting the solution of this function, if you are new to my YouTube channel, please subscribe my YouTube channel. Now, first I try to get a rough sketch of this function, and then we will sketch the graph of this function by constructing the table for this function. First I compare this function with standard form of shifted absolute value function, which is f of x equal to a into x minus h mod plus k. Here the coefficient a represents vertical stretch or vertical compress, and value of h represents horizontal shift or horizontal translation, and k represents vertical translation. In this case, a is equal to 5, which is greater than 0, and it represents vertical greater than 1, and it represents vertical stretch. H is equal to minus 7 upon 3, and k is equal to minus 2. Now, the vertex for this absolute value function is at point minus 7 upon 3 and minus 2. Now, in order to sketch the graph of this function, first I try to sketch a rough sketch of this function. As vertex is at point minus 7 by 3 comma minus 2, so a rough sketch of this function is minus 1 minus 2 minus 3, this is minus 1 minus 2, minus 7 upon 3 is minus 2.3, so is minus 7 upon 3, and this one is y equal to minus 2, minus 1 minus 2. So this is our vertex, and graph of the function looks like this. As absolute value function graphs are V-shaped graph. Now we properly sketch the graph of this function. For this we construct the table for this function. As our given function is f of x is equal to 5 into mod of 3x plus 7 minus 2. As vertex lies at point minus 7 by 3. Another way of finding vertex is to put this value which is inside absolute symbol to 0, and then find value of x, that is putting this value equal to 0, that is 3x plus 7 equal to 0, and x is equal to minus 7 upon 3. So x coordinate of vertex is at point minus 7 by 3. As we know that there are infinitely many graphs, many points on the graph of a function, we cannot plot infinitely many points, so we need some points to find the graph of the function. For accurate graph of absolute value function, we need points around vertex, x coordinates of vertex. So here x coordinate of vertex is minus 7 by 3. Now we choose some integral values around this function. This is minus 7 upon 3, which is minus 2.3. So next point is minus 2. Minus 2 is next integral value, then minus 1. We choose two values before this point. So integral value before this one is minus 3 and minus 4. Now we find the value of function at these points, values of f of x, and then we plot these points to sketch in the graph of function. When x is minus 4, then 3 into minus 4 is minus 12 plus 7 is minus 5, and mod of minus 5 is plus 5. When x is minus 3, 3 into minus 3 minus 9 plus 7 minus 2 mod, which is 2. When x is minus 7 by 3, we get minus 7 plus 7 equal to 0. When x is minus 2, we get minus 6 plus 7, which is equal to 1, and mod of 1 is 1. When x is minus 1, we get minus 3 plus 7, which is equal to 4. In next step, we multiply these numbers with 5. So 5 into 3x plus 7 becomes 5 into 5, 25, 5 into 2, 10, 5 into 0, 0, 5 into 1, 5, and 5 fours are 20. In next step, we subtract minus 2, 5 into 3x plus 7, this is our values. Now we subtract minus 2, 25 minus 2 is 23, 10 minus 2 is 8, 0 minus 2 is minus 2, 5 minus 2 is 3, and 20 minus 2 is 18. Now the points on the graph are: for x equal to minus 4, f of x is 23. For x equal to minus 3, f of x is 8. When x is minus 7 by 3, value of y is minus 2, and this is our vertex, as vertex is at point minus 7 by 3. Next point is when x is minus 2, y is 3, and when x is minus 1, y is 18. Now we plot these points to get the graph of this function. Now we choose scale along x-axis by the difference of 1, and as there are the values of y are larger than values of x, so we choose the scale on y-axis with the difference of 5. So first I plot the vertex for this function, as vertex is at point, this is our vertex, minus 7 by 3, minus 2, x value is minus 7 by 3, minus 7 by 3 is minus 2.3, this is minus 7 by 3, and minus 7 by 3, and value of y is minus 2. So minus 2 is less than minus 5 or greater than minus 5. So this is our first point. When x is minus 7 by 3 and y is minus 2. Y value is minus 2. This is a vertex for the graph. Now we plot other points. Next one is x is minus 2 and y is 3. When x is minus 2, value of y is 3. So this is our next point, less than 5. So x is minus 2, value of y is 3. Next one is when x is minus 1, value of y is 18. X is minus 1, y value is 18, which is less than 20. So this is our next point. Minus 1, 18. Now we choose plot the points on other side of vertex, which is minus 3 comma 8. X is minus 3 and value of y is 8. So value of y is 8. So this is our next point. Minus 3, x value minus 3, y value 8. Last one is x is minus 4, y is 23. When x is minus 4, value of y is 23, which is greater than 20. So our next point is this one. X is minus 4 and value of y is 23. Now by joining these points, I have sketched the graph of this function. So this is the graph of this function, as I discussed earlier, as the graph of this vertex for the graph of this function lies in third quadrant. So in this case we see that the graph vertex lies in third quadrant. So I hope you like this video. If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe my YouTube channel. Thank you very much for watching this lecture.